Um, Usually I do these videos and I talk to the camera and I kind of like let out steam. Um, and then I talk to no one else in my life. You know, like this is therapeutic for me, I guess you could say, but I usually do it the other way where I do this video and then people will ask me about it in real life and I just barely talk to them. But this time I've talked to a lot of people and really just like try to open up to my closest people in my life. And now I'm doing a video after the fact. So it feels a lot weirder for me to make this because it feels more like an update rather than like me talking to myself to facilitate something that's going through my head. But I I don't think I like fucked up, you know, like I don't think I'm the worst person on earth, but I also do think that sometimes, you know. I hate complaining about stuff. Like I hate complaining or talking to people or letting my feelings come out. Like I didn't cry for a year until very recently, and like you know, I've barely told anybody how I actually feel inside. I've just been like holding it in and been passive aggressive and just all this stuff that's just so unhealthy mentally, and I know it is. Um, and I think a lot of this starts like this really like decline of my mental health starts with Twitch. And I know that I always talk about Twitch, but it's like that was the worst thing that could have happened to me as a content creator. Number one, it showed like just how dark and you know edgy and stupid I could be. You know, it's obvious I have anger issues. It's obvious that I lash out at people random or close to me. And that was like the worst example on the internet of me being number one problematic and number two just stupid. I attacked someone for no fucking reason. Like he was fucking with me, right, and messing with my stream, but it's like I could have been so much more tactile on that and like so much smarter, but I wasn't. And losing Twitch as a platform like made me feel devoid of a community that I don't really feel like I have anymore. And like just even things like financial stability. Like I love YouTube, but like there's like not having subs or bits and stuff like that as a content creator. It just I'm a lot more scared. I'm a lot more like fuck, like this could just be over soon, you know. And it also made me vile. Like I attacked everyone. I had people tweeting at me and you know, sucks that you lost Twitch, and I would freak the fuck out on them. I would just be complete dicks to them on my public like I just dragged my public persona through the ground because I just got into such an angry state that I didn't care what people thought about me. I was just being extremely negative towards others, and I just thought it was a very, you know, fuck the world type of mentality, and I totally enabled that with myself rather than being like you should just chill and maybe seek anger therapy and this and that. And then I went to therapy, and instead of like using it as you know, a good mechanism and actually giving a fuck, I thought that it was stupid and that there's no way that this therapist can help me because they don't get me, you know. And I I've done a lot of stupid things, and you know, I was fine for a while. Like you know, 3 months after getting banned on Twitch, there was like, you know, I started doing keto and I started eating better and taking care of myself and sleeping at a good time. And then I started dating that girl, and when that shit ended and that kind of ruined itself, I just stopped doing everything. I stopped doing keto. I started sleeping again at 4 a.m. and just like, you know, don't manage my time well and don't do a lot of things that would help me to feel better as a person and to possibly maintain my social health. And now I'm in this weird boat where like I rely like you know, I've tried to be more social as of late, whether it's hanging out with chicks or just hanging out with my friends. It's like I'll do that, and instead of doing it healthily where like I'm providing energy to people, I'm like trying to suck energy out of people to make myself feel better. And it's not inherently negative, it's just this mentality where like, hey, I don't feel well, so I'm expecting you to make me feel good. And it's such a negative way to view friendships. And like and then when that friendship goes awry or there's something comes up, I lash out and I freak out and I have anger issues, and I don't know, you know, if there's a problem with the relationship, instead of being like, here, let's deal with this problem, and I like you, and you know, I enjoy you as a person or a friend. I just say fuck it, you know, fuck it, we're done. We don't need to hang out or something like that. I've done that to like 2 or 3 people in the past like 4 weeks, and it's just so shitty, you know. I don't know what to do, you know. Um, I'm not perfect, you know. I think it's really easy to seem perfect as a social media influencer. It's really easy to sit here and like give you the impression that everything's okay and that I'm good and the world is mean to me and I'm not mean to anybody in the world. And like, you know, I've always believed in like not being fake positive. You know, I hate that, but I found myself doing it. I found myself making me to like look to be the good guy or me to be better than I really am to people. And it's like, I just, you know, why am I doing that? I don't want to bullshit any of you. You know, like this isn't me saying that I want to quit. In fact, like I really want to fucking do more videos and make more stuff and do more streams. And the reason I haven't been is like I'm so demotivated. You know, I've sat in this room for the past like 4 weeks, and if I feel really sad, if I feel like shit, I just play Rust to Battlefield servers, and I turn off my phone, and I don't talk to anybody, and I don't make videos, and I don't even use voice in the game, and I don't even work on, you know, my music or my singing or this or that, and it's so bad. Like, it's so bad where I'm at with like my artistry and how I'm treating my videos and my channel. It's just like, it's so shitty, you know? I really enjoy being a content creator. You know, I would die on a stake for this job, and I'm so lucky to be as toxic as I am and be as shitty as I am and have the community that I do, because you guys have never followed suit with that. You guys have never been negative to anybody for my sake or just been, you know, you've always been there for me. And it's like, I have so many really fucking cool people that I really do love, and I just don't tell them that enough. And I feel bad about it because I have so many people that, you know, watch my videos or send me messages on Instagram or follow my Discord or support my Patreon and stuff. And I just don't fucking show them the appreciation I think they deserve. And this just kills me. It just fucking kills me because I'm like, am I prideful? Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I just wish I could be more positive and like socially, you know, forgiving, or like just I want to give more of myself socially to people. And like I just feel so like drained all the time. And I blame that on others. Like I have this really weird mentality where I'll blame how I feel on others, but it's like it's myself. It's myself creating this. Like I didn't worked out for 3 days. I'll sit here and do nothing good for myself, and then think that some person owes me everything. They owe me their attention and their time, and they owe me fixing me. Like they have to fix me. It's not up to me. And it's shitty. I'm gonna try to find a therapist, and I'm gonna try to do it for reals, and maybe go to group therapy and like figure out how to deal with my anger issues, because it's like I had like every single day or every other day to every week I have a fucking issue with myself. You know, I create negativity with a friend or with myself, or I tell myself I can't do this or that I'm not good enough for this, and it literally is exhausting. It's something that I can't do if I want to continue being successful as a content creator. And like, I don't know. I don't think I'm burnt out. I have plenty of good ideas. Things kind of slap you in the face, you know? And that's what's happened for me recently. Like something slapped me in the face, and it kind of triggered a whole bunch of other slaps in the face. And I haven't been dealing with that very well, you know? Because I think it's really easy to create a false sense of self through this stuff. Like, it's really easy to be like, this is how I am, and this is my perspective, and, you know, to be enabled by, you know, people agreeing with that, or people saying, yeah, you're right, when you're probably not, you know? Like, I'm not right. So, you know, I really miss streaming, and I really miss just being happy, and I need to get to a point where if I stream, it's not going to be negative, or I'm not going to be mean. And you know, usually I had this mentality always where it's like, if you're feeling off today, don't stream. And I felt off for a long fucking time, and I don't know what to do. So everyone that's been expecting streams and stuff, like, they'll come, but I'm sorry, you know. it's unfair to you guys. Like, I'm not saying that to be like, "Ugh," it really is unfair to you guys because a lot of you have dropped a lot of money and supported me, not even through money, just, by sharing my stuff and watching me and being in every stream and chatting and modding. And I just don't, I feel really bad how shitty I've been to my community for the past like 3 months. So, you know, I think I need to realize sometimes it's not all about me. And sometimes it's about you guys, or my friends, or my family, or people in my life that I've neglected. And it's not fair to blame the job. What's fair is to blame how I treat the job and how I treat myself. So I have a lot of thinking to do. I'd love to read your comments. You know, um, I don't say this much, but I really do love you guys, and I really do love my channel, and I do love the community we've created, and I really hope to keep it up. So thank you. See ya.